Alright, another day of the F2L trick. First, let me just briefly explain myself. I was gone for a bit and I'm sorry. I was kind of using this series as a distraction while I was moving across the world and coming to terms with that. I moved from the UK to Canada to start working for the Rubik's brand. If you guys didn't know that, some of you probably do. But yeah, this is a really nice distraction. But now I kind of am very settled and have a life over here. I kind of neglected the series for a bit, but now I'm back and I'm going to be doing more again. Just keep in mind, I'm not going to just keep it just at this series, all right? I'm going to probably branch out a little bit, because what you've really got to recognize is that Yiheng doesn't use these algs, right? He might use a few, but these algs, they're not make or break in getting faster, all right? I like to think they're really fun and they're cool and they can be useful, especially at the start of a solve and stuff like that, but they're not always going to be actually the best option if you're just mid-solve and you just want to try and look ahead well and find your next pair. You just got to know when to use these, all right? That's another important thing. So with that in mind, let's just go on to the next day though. So looking at this, right, this is a great example of what I was talking about, because it's quite a niche scenario that you'd find yourself in, right? You've got this pair, normally you'd rotate, do it with R moves, RU moves, RU R prime to pair it up, U to insert. But from this angle, it's a little harder. If it was during a solve, I'd say the best option would be to actually rotate this way, and then you do it with L moves, LU moves, just because it means that you're solving into the back, so it's easier for look ahead. Obviously, in this particular scenario, you have no pairs to do after this, and also EO is a factor here as well. So what you want to do for this is just you want to do R prime FR, and what that does is actually just orients this edge, and as you can see then, it turns this into a 3-mover in the back. So what you'll do is R prime FR, then U, and I like to do that U with my right middle finger there. Then R prime, U prime, and before you do that R just to solve it, you're going to do that F prime just to put this block back. And then, yeah, R prime, F, R, U, R prime, U prime, F prime, R. And it's a pretty nice case. Yeah. See you tomorrow.